Is working? I can't even tell if this is even going down. Oh, it is. I can't even tell if this is even going down. Camera. Boosh. Oh. What? Settings. Is working now? Hey, Kelly Nerf. Let me know. Can you hear me, dude? Can you guys hear me in the chat? I'm toggling. Can you hear me? I got light. Ah! Trying to set up all professional, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Trying to make sure that. Let me know if y'all can hear me. You can hear me, dude. Dude, I was trying to ask you if you could hear me. You weren't even answering me, bro. Hey, Han Season 4 Season Travels. What's going down? I'm just hanging out, goofing off. Yeah, let me get let me change hats here. I don't know, man. I'm just like my studio setup. What? Trying to clean up a little bit here for the live stream, man. Oh, that's what's up, man. Thanks, Callie Nerf. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming down, coming in and hanging out with me. Trying to do a little bit more live streaming now, you know, because it's fun. I like to talk, and I need more watch time. Watch time is kind of tough to get. So what I'm thinking of doing is interviewing people about their channels, maybe about like Nerf channels. Purple Pill, good to see you back. Let me go ahead first and foremost. I'm going to get this link out there first, and then we'll get down to business. All right, so I'm going to share this link real quick so I could get some more folks in here to hang with us, man. Support each other in the chat. You know the deal. You know how we grow. Support. Let me make sure we get this tweeted out here. So let me share this on tweet. I'm going to tweet this sucker out. Oh, pardon me. I'm drinking Coke. You like my new camera? Well, it's not new, but I mean, I'm trying to do better quality stuff here, you know. I'm going to tweet this out. Come on, let me Tweedledee this. So how's everyone doing today, man? How's everybody hanging? Hang with me live. Let's see, Nerf. YouTube. Tweet. Boom. Okay, got that tweeted out. Let me see what's going down in the chat. Night Shane. Send us Bob's and Virgin. Could you please send me some Bob's? Just send the Bob's. What's going down, Night Shane? How you like the look? Does the webcam look a little better today, and the background look a little bit? I tried to clean up a little bit, you know, my filthy, filthy room. Will you wave me if I send Bob's? So I'm going to try and get someone in here into the chat with me so I can talk to them. Your face is a little bit blurry. How about that? Is it really a little blurry? It don't look like it on mine. And my webcam was way blurrier though, dude. You know, the webcam. My webcam, but this is a different camera. I'm using I plugged a GoPro into it and I'm using it as the PC camera. But I don't know, with the webcam I was using was like way worse, you know. Let me see, I got a link I could probably send to someone to get them on here. See, who was it here? Let me share this link to my face, to my face. And then we're going to try and get someone in here to talk, hang out a little bit, ask them about their channel, ask them if they think I'm attractive. If they don't think I'm very attractive, then someone else is going to come on right after until I get the right answer that I want to hear. So let's see. I'm going to put this on my Facebook. All right, let's see here. Come live. Come all over me live. I mean, come live on my channel. I mean, live. And maybe interview. Paste it. There. Share now. Boom. Yeah, I want to try and get someone else in here, man, because I'm kind of boring on my own, I think. You know what I mean? Let me see what you guys are saying or not saying in the chat right now. Facebook just closed on me like a goo. Hey, Nightshame, aren't you getting ready to stream here pretty soon? Hey, Bracky, I don't even know how to say your name, dude, but hey, what's up? Good to see you, B-E. Yeah, an HD webcam might be the way to go. I probably have been, man. I probably was watching a few too many graphic movies there. I'm just trying to do a few more live streams, you know, just get a little bit more content on my channel. I'm working on a video now. My video should be out by Saturday, I would say. And I'm also going to be doing some channel interviews. I want to interview some people now. Come on the channel and come on my live YouTube and talk about their channel, talk about some things. Hey, Sprinkles, what's going on? How you doing? Let's see, is California Nerf still in here? Maybe he might want to come on. He might want to come on here and let me share this out a few more times to get more people in here. But it's good to see you guys did show up. Angel, thank you for subscribing. I see you just subscribed. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. Let me paste this in here. I'm trying to do all this on my phone because I'm afraid if I start doing things on my laptop, I'm going... What? That's a stupid ass. Look at this. That's the thumbnail they're using for my friggin' stream right now. That looks so dumb. Hey, the kid Jameek, what's going down, man? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Really good to have you stopping in with us. I'm trying to bring one of my friends on here with so I can talk to them about their channel here in a minute. I don't know where they went though. So let's see where they are. I wanna do like a little channel interview session like James has been doing. You know what I mean? know, the thumb keeps changing, man. Like at first it was just my banner, my channel banner. And now when I looked at it, it was a picture of me like going, you know, so I don't know why the banner keeps changing, dude. Oh, give me a scoop with a big swimming pool in a library crammed full of books. What's going on, Justin Smith? That's my boy, Justin. What's up, dude? Hey, Justin, you want to come on my channel live right now, dude? What's your email? I'll send you a link and you can come on live if you want. If you'd like. Is it still my banner? I don't know, man. I'm trying to do these channel interviews or something, you know? You don't have to use the, you don't have to use your camera. But that's cool, man. Let me see if Justin's still around. I mean, not Justin, Jeff. Jeffrey! He wanted to come on here. Jeff, did you still want to come on? I need to email you the link. Ah, yeah. Who isn't nude? I'm not even wearing pants under here, man. Oh, dude. This is ridiculous. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I can make Nerf reviews. I'm going to be I'm working on a review right now of some magazines that are that were sent to me by Oemio. I'm working on that right now. Nerf ZSM, what's happening, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you back. No, he meant he's nude. Trust me. I've known that guy for friggin' years, dude. I've known him since high school. He absolutely meant he's nude. The thing is, I don't do blaster reviews because it's like everybody with a YouTube channel who's into Nerf and blasters, they review their blasters, you know. There's so many reviews on blasters. So I'm like, I'm brand new, you know, I got into this hobby in February. So it's like, I don't want to do a review on a blaster that somebody's already done a review on much better than I ever will be able to. And also, like, most of the blasters people already have. So it's like, you know, they don't need a review because they already went out and purchased them. And a lot of the ones I have, they don't even sell them anymore. So, you know, it just, for me, it seems odd to even try and do blaster reviews. I've only done one blaster review, and that's because it was sent to me from NF Strike 2 review. So basically, I do reviews of like gear that when they send me gear or they send me, you know, other items, then I do reviews of them. But usually I don't have the money to just review things right away. Just entertainment. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I do reviews of like of gear for Nerf, for blaster stuff. I do reviews of like the gear, different products. I do gameplay footage. I upload footage of like me playing, you know, in like tournaments. We have tournaments where we actually go out and we you know, where we go out and we there's different cover and everything. I have gameplay footage on my channel. I was in a league. The league just ended. We came in third. We played a game called King of the Hill. It's actually it's not humongous, but it's a lot bigger than you would think. You know, there's it's a lot larger than most people would think. There's a lot of there's a big event called End War that happens in like June. Out in I think it's like Ohio or somewhere, and it's like at a college campus, and it's a big game of, it's this game called Humans versus Zombies, HVZ, And that game started on like college campuses. A bunch of college kids were playing it. It's like a big game of tag where you have like the zombies and they run after you and try and tag you. The humans have like the Nerf blasters, and you know, they try and shoot them before they get tagged. And like, I guess at the end, you know, you got to fight off like the big horde of zombies, because if you tag a zombie with a blaster, they get to respawn. If a zombie tags a human, you turn to a zombie. So in the end, there's going to be like a shitload of zombies, you know, versus the humans. So there's always like a final stand of just like a few humans, and they're just fighting off like a big horde of people, you know, running after them to tag them. It's like pretty intense, you know. I have a cupboard filled with those cups. Dude, I know. I got a few of these. I ended up throwing a bunch out because I just didn't even want to wash them. Check it out behind me. You see that clock, Justin? My buddy made me that Oakland clock. Megan Fox is here. What's up, Megan Fox? I'm not a gamer. I just crush a lie. Yeah. What? James got demonetized for duplication. Apparently, he was duplicating content somehow. I don't know how. For some reason, YouTube, they don't give you a reason why. I mean, they give you a reason, but they won't tell you which video it was or anything like that. My buddy, the Dimensionalist, he got his 1,000 subscribers, and he got the watch time. You need 4,000 hours of watch time, and you need 1,000 subscribers within 12 months to get monetized. And he made those guidelines, but the thing is that they wouldn't monetize him. They said because of duplication, and that's all they would say was duplication. You know, but they wouldn't tell him what video is being duplicated and, you know, what the issue was. So they're really vague, dude. I don't know. YouTube, ever since the ad apocalypse happened back in like February, when they were demonetizing everybody left and right and not allowing ads to play on specific content, just things have been kind of screwy, which is unfortunate because I'm just getting into YouTube and my channel is starting to grow pretty well. And, you know, I started after February, after this whole ad apocalypse, so I didn't even get to benefit from any of the monetization that happened before that. So it's kind of a bummer. It's okay, BE. I'm going to call you BE because I don't even know how to pronounce your name, brother. I've been past the threshold on this channel for years, though, so I didn't have to do anything to keep my status. That's good. That's really cool. I got 90 days for naming the stream I Want to Live Naked. What? That's lame. What? There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, todo sobre Nerf. El Chapo. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tisha's in here, my girl. Hey, Tisha, Justin Smith is my friend from years ago. He's my buddy from like back when I was in high school. Why are you saying that to Purple Pill? What did Purple Pill do? Why are you saying to go F yourself to them? Hola! Yeah, I'm live. Yeah. Yeah. Talking to my boy. Want to come on? I'll send a link. Trying to get Boomtendo on here. Let me get Boomtendo. Copy that link. I'm so used to doing everything on a cell phone that when I get on a laptop, it's like I want to freaking, I don't know, I want to work it like it's a laptop, like it's a touchpad device or something. I talk like an old man. Like it's a touchpad device. Hey, how do I do the copy and paste? Ugh. Hey, let me see here. I gotta send this guy something. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning this. You know, I'm trying to. I want to be able to pull up things on my computer and show it on my live stream. You know, stuff like that. I just don't know how to do all this stuff yet. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I know he emailed me recently. Where's Boomfunko? Where do you go at? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Give me that ish. Is everybody signed up for my giveaway? If you're not signed up for my giveaway, you should sign up for my giveaway. I got a giveaway video on there. So if you guys want some free ish, you can sign up for my free ish. Hey, Boomfriendo, I just emailed you the link. It's I replied to the last email. Well, come on. Come click the link, bro. Broseph. Check your email, Holmes. So we're going to have Boomtendo showing up on my channel, and we're going to talk to him about his junk. Not his literal junk, but his channel junk. Lame. Lame. Faith in the Fallen, what's happening? How is it going? Good to see you. Make sure you guys like the smash button. Baby. Like the smash button, guys. It likes getting smashed. So what I'm doing is I'm going to start interviewing some folks.
I'm here. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Boomfriendo.
Ouch.
Let me pull you up here, dude. Let me see what's going on. Let me see you.
Okay, I'm here.
There you go, bud. What's going on, my friend? Let me turn this up. I can barely hear you right now, but I think that's my fault. I turned this down last night when Total Sobre Nerf was being a loudmouth.
Oh, I see.
Hold on. Let me, where's my dang volume? There it goes. All right, everybody. This is Boomtendo. Boomtendos.
Guys.
Say something in the chat, I guess. Can you type in the chat so everyone knows your channel?
Okay, hold on.
And can you guys hear him all right?
Hello, hello.
I'm going to make sure everyone can hear him.
I don't know how I'm supposed to hit the chat. It doesn't seem like I can hit the chat. Oh, wait a second. No, that's mic on. Mic off.
I want to make sure that everybody can hear him.
I don't know how to get chat on here. It doesn't look like I can get the chat. Let me see. Maybe I got to hit the back button. That's what it is.
Okay. So everybody can hear you right now. And let me tell them a little bit about you. This is my friend Boomtendo. I met him because I met him through the community, the Blaster Nerf community. And what he does is hey, turn down the YouTube, so the YouTube isn't playing in the background.
Oh, you're hearing echo. Oh,
yeah.
I put headphones on. I forgot about that. Let me try to get headphones on. Okay, I'm going to have to turn it down. You could just keep talking, I guess.
Okay.
And you get my headphones.
Sorry, we're all pretty, yeah, he is wearing a chunk shirt.
I forgot about that. I forgot about how Hangouts is like that. You have to turn it. You have to get headphones
Levi,
on.
What's going on, Levi? What's going on, Punkstatic?
I got headphones right here so I don't cause an echo.
All right, put those headphones on. I'm going to tell them a little bit about you right now, okay?
Okay, sure.
This is Boomtendo. I met him. He has an Etsy store. What he does is he makes there's another brand. There's not just Nerf, the brand Nerf that makes blaster stuff. There's also a brand called Boomco, and they make different. They make their blasters a little different. The darts are a little different. So what Boomtendo does is he makes a lot of 3D printed designs where you could fire the smaller Boomco darts on regular Nerf brand blasters and other brand blasters. So I met him by asking him about questions on his website and his Etsy store, and on his YouTube channel. And he started coming to my channel and to my streams. And, the community is pretty small. We just kind of became friends. And he actually joined me on my team for our tournaments, our Nerf tournaments, or blaster tournaments that we have here in San Jose. He's been out here a few times for that. He lives in California. Are you okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, try not to hit the mic too much. It makes like a bunch of rattle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It better be.
Oh wait, the mic is on this part right here. I forget. It's this one right here. Am I making a bunch of noise?
All right, just
Okay.
just get settled, buddy. Get settled. Okay, yeah, calm down. So that's Boomtendo. He makes and designs items for Boomco brand or Nerf brand and other brands
Yeah.
that could fire Boomco darts. So yeah, so let me ask you this, Boomtendo, how long have you been in the blaster hobby?
Oh, like since 2015.
Wow, you've been in there a
Yeah.
long while, huh?
Yeah, for a while. It's been a long
What?
time, kind of.
So what got you into doing this stuff?
um, well, I guess it was like after my son was born. I didn't really have much interest in stuff before. Like I just kind of started getting like going down the toy aisles and like looking at stuff. And also at the time I was like into Call of Duty, and I was like looking up stuff about guns and everything. And so then it kind of like like looking up stuff about guns kind of led to me finding Drac somehow, because it kind of was like sort of related, that popped up. And also like looking for toys for my son, I end up going down the blaster aisle and seeing stuff. And then the combo kind of got me interested in blasters. So I ended up finding all these different channels for modders and stuff, like Drac and like let's forget his name, the other guy who never shows his face.
Was
But
up or
anyway,
something?
huh?
Is it that was up guy?
No, he's like, he always like wears like a Spider-Man mask or something.
Oh,
I forget his. I don't know. I forgot his. Oh, darn. It'll come to me anyway. Um,
that's
but
kind of how I got into it.
you probably haven't seen him before. I never heard you talk about him. But he's got not really too small a channel. I don't know. I think he has like maybe he has 30,000 subscribers.
That's kind of how I got into this hobby. I was actually looking at the laser tag stuff like back in
Yeah,
like January this year. I was looking at the laser tag and I saw, because I'm huge into like first person shooter games and like Call of Duty,
yeah,
Wolfenstein. I'm a big gamer and I was like, man, I want to play like in real life, you know. And I've been
yeah,
in the army, I've done that kind of stuff, but I don't want to get hurt doing it. And I'm
yeah,
very I used to do airsoft. I used to do paintball, but after being in the army and my injuries and stuff, I'm like, I don't want to get injured. So it's
yeah.
I don't want to, it's like I've shot real guns and everything, and I've played with paintball guns and I played with airsoft guns,
There's
and I don't want to, and I wanted to do something where I could move around and not, be just a big target getting hit with a bunch of BBs or paintballs. So,
yeah,
so I was looking at laser tag and like the recoil where you could actually use like your cell phone and you could call in airstrikes and all this
uh-huh,
cool stuff, like playing a live video game was really cool to me. And looking that up, I started seeing a bunch of Nerf channels pop up, and I was like, dude, what's all
yeah,
these people playing with Nerf? Like
yeah,
what modifying them, and yeah, so I kind of saw those channels, and I got into it, and the more I
yeah.
researched it, the more I wanted to do it.
Oh yeah, I just remembered who it was that one of the first ones that I got into, like the channels I got into was Blee. I don't know if Nerf Gun Attachments is his channel name. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He hasn't been making videos for a while now. He's kind of spotty with his videos or whatever. He's just like, sometimes he'll make videos for a little while and then he'll be off for like a while.
Oh yeah, Justin said we used to have war games at construction sites, and that's totally true. Like I've told that story before. Me and Justin in the chat, I grew up with him. Like, and we bought paintball guns at Walmart, and we used to
Yeah.
go to these construction sites where they were building like housing developments, and we would just run around shooting each other, hiding in like houses that were being built. Oh, dude, it was so much fun.
That's
I mean,
funny.
it's totally illegal, I'm sure.
Yeah. That makes it more fun.
All right, so you've been doing this since 2015.
Yeah, that's when I 2015. They still had all the Boomco stuff in stores, so it was like I was looking down the toy aisle and I had an interest in it because they looked really cool, like with the metallic blue and everything. Well, one of the first blasters I actually got was the rival Apollo, like because I saw Blee's mod guide on that, like how to put a return spring in it, and so I decided I want to try to do that, and then I got it and it broke, and I took it back, and I was like, I'm gonna give the Boomco stuff a try because this thing just broke on me, and I got kind of tired of it, so I was like, okay, let me try out that brake flip or something. And it was like really fun, and I liked how straight it shot compared to the other stuff, so that's kind of like how I got into being like a big Boomco fan and collecting all the Boomco stuff over the other stuff. I still do collect all the other stuff, like as if it's, within a like what I can afford. It's not like too crazy. Like I kind of have a cutoff point to like $50 or $60. Anything above that, I'm not really going to buy it.
Yeah, I came into the, another reason I wanted to do this hobby instead of like the laser tag was the price point. Like I was looking at like the prices and I was like, the Nerf stuff, the blasters, they're pretty inexpensive, but I was like,
except if you want to get the new stuff, like the new $70 whatever.
I know you would assume that this is a cheap hobby, but it really isn't. Like when you want to start actually doing modifications, you're not going to start with just one. You're going to want to continue modifying, and like you're going to want to modify every blaster that you get. Like I don't want to have a stock blaster. I want to basically modify every one I get. So it's get a bit expensive.
And that's like when you play against other people and you only have like the stock 70 or 60 FPS thing, it's not going to compete really.
So let me ask you this: when did you start? When did you start designing your own items for these blasters?
Well, so I was afraid to kind of get into 3D printing at first. Like I was afraid to even do modding at first. You don't want to like open up your thing and break it or whatever. But like one night I was just like, you know what? Forget this. I'm just gonna do it, and whatever. I'm just gonna do it. And like one of the first blaster I think I modded really with the upgraded the spring was the far shot, and like everyone else has said, it's so hard, and I just like gave it a good effort, and then first time I did it right, and I didn't mess it up, and wasn't really that hard as people say. So I went from that to like for a while I was like asking people online and in comment section, why doesn't anybody make something Boomco 3D printed? And like they're like, oh, it's not worth it. I don't want to put any time into that or something. So I got kind of tired of asking people to try to do something for me. So I just decided I want to just do it for myself.
Hey, DK Guillotine's in the house too, man. He has another blaster channel as well that I've been checking out his stuff recently. Pretty cool, man. You got some good content on there. I like your personality. You got a lot of good energy, man. Right now I'm talking to Boomtendo, telling us a little bit about his experience in this hobby and how he got into it and everything. So what are some of the items that you have on your Etsy store right now?
So I've got the hammer shot cylinder. I've got 10 dart hammer shot cylinder that shoots Boomco from the hammer shot. And I've got that in a like regular single shot version, and I have it in a shotgun version where it shoots 2 at a time. And then I've got a couple different blasters that I will like mod for customers and send off, like the MA5 and the Far Shot and the M6 and the Dynamag and the Brute Spiker. So I would just like upgrade the springs in those and put Teflon tape on the O-rings and lube them up and get them shooting hard. And I also sniper clip the strips where I cover up the vent holes on the side of the clip so that it shoots harder.
So I had to go and grab my one Boomco blaster since we're doing a little Boomtendo segment here. So pumping it up.
So yeah, and I have I think I still have this on my store. I have a 10 dart holder for the M6. So
sick, dude. That's really cool. I want to get one of the new ones that they're making.
And then here's what I do to the clips, like with the blasters that come with clips. The ones I sell they have smaller clips, so but I do like I do on this one, or like on. Usually they come with these smaller ones like the 8 or 6, so I do like that. I cover it up with a 3D print and glue so the darts shoot harder. Yeah, that's a nice blast you got there too, the burst wave.
We got someone in the chat saying Nerfy deeds done dirt cheap. Nerfy deeds done dirt cheap. Nerfy done dirt cheap. Nerfy deeds and done dirt cheap. All right.
I used to think he was saying Thunder Chief.
I used to think, dude, I used to think they were saying all kinds of stuff in that. It wasn't until I was even an adult that I knew they were saying dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Yeah.
So
screaming it.
What's one of your favorite Boomco mods that you have done, and if you can show it to us, possible?
Well, I don't know. Like the favorite one I had, I think I sent to Wallcom. He was also one of the channels that I found when I first gotten into the hobby, and one of the first people. Yeah, I haven't sent it back. But that one, I integrated a far shot underneath a brake flip, and I painted it all like, kind of like the, I forgot the name of the video game. It's that N7 thing. It has that N7 logo. Or whatever. Yeah, whatever. But I haven't even played that game.
I don't remember what it is, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But anyway, so that one is kind of cool because you could like use the brake flip and, for up close, or you could kind of like shoulder the handle and then use the far shot underneath. But I do have one of my first mod that I did. It's in the garage where I have a bunch of my blasters. I can go in there right now and go grab it. DK Guillotine just said that I've always been a little interested in Boomco. Their dart designs are really interesting. Yeah, they are. They fly really well. They fly very far. They're damn deadly accurate too. They're awesome. I don't think I have any right now. Well, actually, I can. Let me. It wouldn't be too hard for you to single that burst wave, but like Jangular won't allow it at the game because he said no HPA or whatever, no pump ups.
I just spilled bottled water all over my floor, dude. The things I do for my channel and my viewers. Let me see where I get a. I'm pretty sure I could find some straws in this box of dirts here.
Yeah. All right.
I got a box of darts here. Box of dirts. See all these dirt?
Yeah.
I got tons of dirts. I got waffles. I got acne farts.
Here's one of the first mods I did right here. This one.
That is cool.
I painted it to look like the Torque brand from that one other video game. I forget things a lot, but anyway.
I do too, brother.
You know what game I'm talking about, where everything looks kind of cartoony, but it's a first-person shooter.
Oh, that's I think it's a
Borderlands.
Borderlands, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's it. That one I played a lot. I beat both 1 and 2.
I wish they would do more Borderlands rather than Fortnite mods. I'm like so sick to death of Fortnite mods.
Yeah. I can't stand Fortnite. I can't play it. I don't know. I've played it on my own, and I can't get a single win on my own.
All right,
Okay.
real quick, I want to show the viewers right now who may not be familiar with these, but this is like your average regular Nerf dart.
Yeah.
This is what a regular Nerf dart looks like here. And this right here is the Boomco dart. It's a straw. It's like a plastic straw. The Nerf dart is foam. It has like a rubbery, soft tip, plastic tip. And the Boomco dart straws are like a little thinner, and they're plastic and have a rubber tip. And they fly very well. They're pretty accurate. And there's different styles of the of the Nerf darts here. You can they make them with little Z tips on here. Like I have Z tips.
There's tons of options for Nerf. There's only one option for Boomco though, so that's a one thing.
The waffle tip. I'm showing them all right now. The waffle tips. They have the Acu Strike darts, which they make Acu Strikes, and they make the fake ones called Acu Fakes. Here's just a random third-party dart. Looks a lot like the normal, regular Elite Nerf darts. They're generally called the Elite darts. And here's the half-length darts, the half darts that people make these to fire. They generally fire a lot farther than the regular full-length darts. Here is the suction darts. Some of the older Busby suction darts don't really get used anymore. Here is your Mega Dart for the Mega line.
Yeah.
Here is the Vortex disc for the Vortex line. And I had a bunch of rival balls I can't find, but just imagine a bunch of little squishy balls.
Yeah. I have some of everything too. I have some rival, I have Mega, I have elites and stuff, and I have some rival balls here.
Oh, there we go, guys. There's the rival balls.
I even did like a mod where made them like bolos, where I connected it with a wire.
Hey, and there's also real quick, there is 12 people watching right now, so if you could hit a like on this video. And also, if you are interested in being interviewed, if you have a channel that's dedicated to blaster modding or Nerf, if you have a channel, or if you have some kind of business, if you make things, you have an Etsy store, and you would like to be interviewed on my channel, email me. My email is in the About page, or hit me up on Instagram, or you could hit me up on Twitter. Just get at me. I check all my social media pretty frequently now. So yeah, if you'd like to have an interview on my channel like we're doing here with Boomtendo, go ahead and hit me up. So as you were, Boomtendo, you were showing us some of your mods.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll show you. Right now I'm actually printing out a caliber, and it's pretty popular. I'm going to try to make it shoot Boomco as well. Nobody's done that yet.
Dope.
We've got quite a few parts to still print. But I've also I printed out the Spring Thunder. I'll show that in a second. But this is like basically one of my first major mods right here is this one, made after the Borderlands Torg paint theme. And this is a brake flip with a burst wave integrated. This is the pump of the burst wave on top, and it has a single one of the 4 dart things that shoots on the front, so like an underbarrel, so you can pump it up. And then it actually has a doorbell ringer as a button on the side, something Nerf copied off of me later. With that dope thing that they got with the mediator shotgun blast has this kind of button on the side too, just like mine does.
That is awesome.
Funny.
Does it actually work, or is it just aesthetic?
Yeah, it works. It works. But with this one, I dropped it, and this part here where the hose connects broke, so it doesn't hold air right now. I need to get like an extension so this cord isn't so tight, so that it doesn't like snap or something when if I accidentally drop it. So, but the blaster, this part, the main part still works. The main part still fires. I think I get it, shoot something real quick with it.
That looks really good, man. I really am.
Thanks.
I haven't yet to paint a blaster. I've only done internal mods. I've never done external mods. Hopefully that's next. I can start doing external if I don't get too angry that I'm gonna screw something up, man. I get pretty pissed off when I mess things up, you know.
Yeah. Well, this one, I actually messed this one up the first time. Like I didn't have the usually like a lot of people have the issue with temperature, because if you paint when it's too cold out, your paint's gonna run and do all kinds of stuff and not set right. So that's what the issue I had with it at first. I painted it kind of like black, blue, and white. Kind of made it sort of like an R2-D2 theme at first. But then I had a lot of crackling because I tried to fix the issue of the paint running by putting a heater right next to it, and that made the paint crackle. So what I ended up doing was I tried to take all the paint off again with purple power, which is a degreaser, and that like ate up the body of it, and you can see in some parts where it's all kind of scraped up. But so then I decided to sand it all down and kind of go with the rough look and make it like look more intentional.
Yeah, I think something like that, especially in like Borderlands, would be beat up a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I could try and get it shooting for you right now. Okay, here we go. It still shoots pretty good. It's got K26 in it.
Sounds like it has a good seal too, man.
Yeah.
We have a question from the chat. If anyone has questions for either Boomtendo or myself in the chat, please feel free. But Boomtendo, he's asking us what our favorite blasters are. So you go first. What's your favorite blaster?
My favorite. That's kind of a hard question. Do you have one in mind already?
Well, I'll tell you mine. I have a few favorite blasters. I have my favorite blaster is the Desolator. It's like I have two favorites, but they're all about the same. They're all semi-automatic flywheel. It's like the Desolator and the Demolisher are both like up there with my favorite. I just like the aesthetics of both of them. I'm a big fan of flywheel blasters, semi-automatic flywheel. So both of those are like my two top, and I think second place is probably a Strife, just because there's so much I can do with a Strife, and I don't know, I just love OG Strife, bro. So what about you, Boomfriendo? What's going on with you and your favorite?
Oh, okay, so I'm not really sure. I don't know. I have so many, but I think I like the Spinsanity the most. That's the one I've had the most success with at games. Gotten a lot of like headshots and stuff, and like single shot, single hit tags with it. So that, and well, actually the MA5 is really fun too, because you just spray people down and like 20 darts per second. So that's a lot of fun too.
I know. I want one.
Real comfortable.
Those look so freaking cool, man.
Yeah, it's too bad the clips are kind of hard to get right now, but they're really good.
Hey, so the name of your Etsy store, if someone wanted to find your Etsy store, it is just Boomtendo?
Yeah, it's just Boomtendo, all one word. I know my channel says it as 2 words, but everything else that I do with that name has it as 1 word.
We have a Deceptive Box Nerf in the chat now. DBN, I'm going to call him. We have Boomtendo. He's my guest right now. I'm starting an interview series like I was posting up earlier. I want to just interview someone from the hobby on my live streams now, just here and there, you know, kind of get my channel a little more content and give you guys, you know, a chance to talk on here as well. Not like my channel is something like super big or anything, but I just think that I do have a lot of subscribers that aren't in the hobby, And I think just getting us out there more and having other people see what's going on, and maybe getting a chance to show other people what we do is beneficial to everybody. So I think I don't know. I'm interested to see how well this series does, and if you guys stay interested, then I'll just keep doing it. So let me know if you like this series or not. If you would like to see me continue. This is just kind of a trial and error kind of session right now. Boomtendo is usually running around after his kid. He's like peeing all over the carpet. So I'm just trying.
Yeah. He's sick right now, so I'm just. Yeah, he's just laying down. He's just sick right now, and gave him some medicine earlier. But he's all right.
Make sure you guys supporting each other in the chat. If you guys would support each other, man, check out each other's channels. Comment on their videos, like their videos. It is helpful. It helps your channels grow. You don't know how many people just look in other people's chat comments and find your channels through there. Like a lot of you guys, I found your channels through like chat comments, So make sure you're leaving comments on people's stuff too. It's a good way to network. So yeah. So what are some of the items? What are some of your favorite items you have in your store right now that are for sale?
Oh, another one of the items I have for sale is the like Nerf to Boomco adapters. They're it lets you shoot Boomco darts out of any flywheeler, out of any like stripe style flywheeler. So you could just like put this little piece on the top of the mag, and it channels the darts into the middle. So then you can carry more darts in the same mag and shoot Boomco.
That's good. That's always carry more darts.
You could shoot either Nerf or Boomco from the same blaster as long as you have the a tight enough cage and you have serrated wheels.
Okay,
so
we got
yeah.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Actually, I'm not sorry. This is my house, dude. You in my house, brah. We got a question. Deceptive Box Nerf is asking you, do you know how to get cheap Boomco darts?
Sure. The only ones that are the cheapest one available right now is Amazon, and that's the 100 pack for $20. That's the cheapest you can get. I was lucky, and I was always, I'd been into Boomco for a long time, so I've always been checking online for deals. So a lot of my darts I got for cheaper, for like 10, and some for like 5 cents a piece. So you just kind of have to check frequently, but it seems as though that's kind of like the set price now. It's for a while I haven't seen any deals lower than the 100 pack for $20. So it's not that bad. I know it is more expensive than other darts, but they do last forever. And they're comparable to the price of rival balls. So
now
that's the best you can do, really.
Now, someone mentioned this in the chat, and I want to get your perspective. He says, someone said, and I've heard this before because I've said it before, is I want to get into Boomco, but I can't afford the darts. And basically it's because Nerf dart, the regular Nerf Elite, streamlined darts are easier to pick up when you're on the field and everything. And so what would your rebuttal to something like that be for the Boomco side of things?
Oh, you're saying they're easier to pick up?
Well, I'm saying, like, if someone's saying to you, I want to get into Boomco, but there's, the darts aren't, not a lot of people are using those darts. And when I'm on the field, I want to be able to pick up darts and use them. And the ones that other people are shooting at me are going to be regular Elite streamlined.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that a few times, but I've been to so many games, and I've hardly seen people really using, like, really scavenging. Like, scavenging is pretty hard to do. Like, you might get lucky and pick up 5 darts around you, but if you're bending over and picking things up, you're in a pretty disadvantaged position. Like, you're going to get tagged pretty quick if you're doing that for any length of time. So you really just need to carry more darts. It depends on what game you go to. like we play at BTA, right?
Yeah.
And there's a limit of, usually we can only carry like 60 darts on us. And the game is only 6 minutes. So if you're spending, and the field is so short, if you're spending time hunched over picking up darts or trying to search through them through the grass, you're probably going to get tagged, and you're not going to find many anyway. So it's not really that much of an issue as people think it is.
That was generally, he said it's not that they're hard to scavenge. That was my concern when I was first getting into, when I was getting into blasters, and I didn't want to get rival really or vortex because I'm very poor. And, when I go places, we have dart limits, and I end up usually having to scavenge. And I wanted to get something I would be able to fire the ones I could scavenge easier, so I wasn't really trying to get mega and vortex kind of deals. But so I hear you, man, on that one. Just being mindful of your dart limit and everything.
Somewhat. There's other there were guys at our game that were running out of darts before me. It's about how you play and how many shots you waste, because shots that you just take that aren't hitting anything are kind of a waste. So if you just waste all your ammo and then you're down to nothing and you're picking stuff up off the ground, bending over for 3 seconds, 5 seconds to pick up one dart, bending over again to pick up another dart, you're spending quite an amount of time there. Somebody can react to you and tag you out.
Hey, we have a few questions from the chat. Let me go with the first one. Is Tisha is asking, what's the latest Boomco blaster that came out?
Oh, I just showed it. It's a repaint, but it's the MA5, and that's the newest repaint. It's based off the Halo assault rifle. And that's in the ODST paint job, and it actually has new darts with it that are different than the darts that are still being sold in the 100 packs. Actually,
we have another question. Where the hell did it go? Oh, it's Nerf and Nate was asking, what was your first video about?
Mine?
Yeah, what was your first video about? Like, I guess on YouTube, what was your very first video about?
I don't remember if maybe it was maybe when I got my brake flip or something. Oh wait, no, that's what I remember it was. It was I was trying to glue together, because Boomco has these balls they call rounds. They're like kind of large balls that are like the smart stick, like the tips of the darts. So the tips of the darts are called smart stick because they stick to photo paper. And so I was doing a video like how to glue those together so they don't separate because it comes in halves. So that was my first video. And then
no, your first video, I saw it. It's a privated video now, but it was the one with you in the Speedo, and you were having that one person in leather, and he was shooting a blaster into the
I was trying to keep that private.
Yeah, he just kept
trying to keep that private though.
The nuts with the blaster. I remember that.
Oh, that was right, yeah.
And he just kept saying, "Hit me again, hit me again."
In the nuts. Hit me in the rebels.
I can't even remember. I just started in April. I don't even remember my first video. I think it was about my Strife. I think my very first video was probably about my Strife. I was just rewired it. And I was so stoked that it actually worked, that I actually rewired something. And I basically just rewired it with, I think, regular. I just rewired it with the regular motors and just wired it to the battery tray for IMRs. And I was just like, yeah, this is so dope. What? I didn't even put heat shrink on the freaking solders or anything. So bad. I just thought it was so dope, though. But
making progress real quick, though.
Yeah, I think so, man. I've upgraded OG Strife now a few times, and now I went through. I put Michelle 2.0 motors in it, and now I cut the shell and I put OG Fang motors in it. Put the heat shrink in there, put the Morpheus cage in there. It's looking pretty dope now. It shoots super accurate. And Monkey Mods, thank God, Monkey Mods they sponsored me for the BTA tournament. They didn't sponsor me for my channel. They did for the BTA tournament.
Nice.
So they hooked me up with some items like the vector kit. And here, I'll grab it. I'll grab my OG Strife. I'm sure everyone's sick of looking at it, but I'm not. Ow! Gosh.
What's up, everybody? Let me see here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the thing about being on, I can't see the comments that anybody's making. That's one thing.
I could see him.
That's cool.
Here's OG Stripe. See, I had to cut it. I had to cut this part out and put the.
Yeah. Oh, you put that big. It's like vented too, huh?
Motor cover. Cool. Yeah, man, it's cool. You can see the motors arcing now when I hit the trigger. I got the metal trigger in here now. NF Strike. They had a sale on these metal triggers. I got the Bobo Lobo rev trigger. Wish sent me
sweet.
Wish sent me the reflex sight. Man, this thing is so near and dear to my heart because I've rewired it twice. I've put in new motors in it like twice. It's just I love this thing now. Is it running good now?
It's running good now. Because I remember last time it was kind of rough.
Oh yeah, I put new flywheels in it now.
Oh, that's good. Cool.
It looks cool. How hard is it to put that cover on? If you're talking about the motor cover, it's not hard at all. This motor cover here didn't take any like epoxy or anything like that. I got the kind where all you have to do is you just cut the cut out where the motors poke out, and you just drill through the top here, and you just use they send you screws, and you just screw this on the top. Because I've never done any epoxy or any of that, any of that. I've never done any integration work, so this is just screwed on there. It's not the cleanest. It's not the cleanest job, but like you can't really tell from when I'm running around with it. And some people just cut that open and put like vortex discs over there, and I didn't want to do it that way. Oh shoot!
Yep,
I got my
that too.
I got the red dot side. What?
Your Desolator
just like the Dre Day video. Okay, let me see what's going on in the chat. Red dot, F the world. Hell yeah, brother. Let me see. It's hard, but it's rewarding. Yeah, I bet it is. Do a rapid strike. Deceptive Box said that the first rewire was a milestone for him too. It was for me, because I've never soldered before in my entire life. I've never done anything like that before. So sorry to blind everyone in the chat. DK Guillotine brought a bowl of meatballs.
I was actually doing my soldering wrong until I watched that Captain Xavier video. Because I was getting it connected and everything. I didn't know the part about flux. I wasn't actually doing the flux part to where the solder would go into the wire, so that you're not just so it's not, the connection is stronger. So it's like the solder's all the way combined in the wire,
And if you guys have any other questions, please drop it in the chat. Boomtendo can't see all the mean things you're saying about him right now, so they're not saying anything. They ain't saying nothing bad about you, dude. But if you guys do have anything, I have a question actually, man. I got a question for you. Where do you see the future of Boomco in this hobby?
Oh, well, I think if somebody can get third-party darts going, I'm trying, but it might take a little while. I'm still trying to figure it out. I think that would help a lot. I think, I have my mag adapters, and so that way you can shoot Boomco out of like anything basically with the mag. So you could, and it'll work with springers too. So I think if there was a third-party dart, that would be a big difference. And then otherwise, for like the official Boomco stuff, I think they're basically going to stick with like Halo. I'm not even sure that they'll keep the Boomco name. Even they might just put Mattel on the boxes from now on. But I think they're sticking around for a long time. It's just, you know, Nerf is kind of hard to compete with the Nerf brand name because they're just so much more well known in general. You know, they've been advertising for a very long time compared to anything else. So they just have a lot more brand recognition. But
Hey,
I think Boomco's going to stick around. Boomco's going to be around. It's just not going to be, you know, like Nerf is 85% of the market or something. They're just going to be smaller and going to be online. And more like stuff like Halo or maybe like stuff from like Batman or other kind of things like that. Smaller things that are tied into movies or some games. But who knows next year? Maybe
they're great with. I think they're great with these brands, you know, using like commercial brands on their blaster. Like the Halo series is freaking awesome, dude. I think it's so cool. I think it's way better than like the Walking Dead series that, you know, like, what was it, Busby is doing? Like the Walking Dead series is like everything's scaled down really badly. It looks like really, you know, I don't know. They fire pretty well, but they just look like tiny. They look like children's toys. Like, I know it's funny saying blasters look like children. They all look like toys, but these look like toys, like legit. Like, even if you modify them, they would still look like really scaled. They look like scaled down versions of toy blasters, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of them look kind of chunky and goofy, and you know, that's what I like about Boomco stuff. It's a lot of it's sleeker and compact. You don't have anything that's like ridiculously oversized, like a Centurion or anything that, you know, like you're just reaching your arm way in front of the blaster, like way out here to prime it or something, you know. And they did better, like making the blasters tie into the games than Busby did with like how the Walking Dead stuff doesn't really look related to what it comes from.
We got Ben Lamb in the chat now. We got DK Guillotine said the problem with Boomco is their designers seem to be obsessed with triggerless blasters, which
that's not actually true because most of them have triggers. That's just something that's not a true statement. I have plenty of examples of triggered blasters, and I just showed you one. People have it's kind of this, like, you know how memes and other rumors go around the internet. It's not true. I don't even know which ones.
Which are triggerless? I don't know.
The triggerless ones. Okay, you just showed the burst wave, and that has a trigger, of course. The triggerless ones were the first 3 they came out with, like 3 or 4 they came out with, and like everything else has a trigger. But so it's like the twisted spinner, which was, you know, one of the cheaper options they had when they first came out, and the Mad Slammer, which was I don't think ever got that popular anyway, but it's not exactly triggerless. You pull it back, and then at the very end it has like kind of like the trigger in the handle, and you push it and it fires. And then there isn't really that many that don't have triggers. There's this Stealth Ambush, and that one was out of stores pretty quick anyway. So, but everything else pretty much has triggers. The MA5 assault rifle, the Rapid Madness, the Far Shot, the M6.
I've not seen many. I'm not very familiar with Boomco blasters. I've only all the ones I've seen have triggers, but I'm
Spin Sanity, Colossal Blitz. I go on and on. There's tons of them that have triggers, but that's just something that I don't know. Either uninformed people or people who are, you know, gotta say it's kind of like a fanboy thing. There's the toxic Nerf fanboy side of things kind of comes out in some people.
He said the stealth ambush, spam bow, and the slam.
A slam bow, yeah. Well, there's plenty of things at Nerf that don't have triggers either.
Bow.
So I mean, there's tons of things. There's tons of examples of Nerf things that don't have triggers. All the bow things that they make don't have triggers. Lots of other things that don't have triggers that are with Nerf. So it's kind of a not fair comparison or something, or not really a true statement.
I got you, man. Yeah, like, I've seen them all with triggers on them. You know, basically. Yeah. Hey, Andrew Hall, good to see you, man. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, Boomtendo is a big fan of Boomco. And why do you like Boomco so much more than the other products on like Nerf or the Dart Zone, other things? Why is it the Boomco that you really focused on, and why did you like that so much?
It's like I was saying, it's mostly the darts, and it's how most of them are fairly compact. You don't have anything that's kind of like overly chunky or goofy looking, or like, you know, like the Centurion or something, because I want to run around and be able to dodge and shoot, you know, and not have like this, like I'm swinging a ladder around, you know. And yeah, and the handles are more like what I like for ergonomics. They're more like slim and not like overly chunky, or, you know, like that.
My ass is overly chunky.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Andrew Hall just hit 200 subscribers. What? He just hit 200 in the chat. Right on, dude. Right on, man.
Sick.
Now Boomtendo is going to shoot himself in the testicles with 200 Boomco dirts.
Nah.
So way to go. Make sure you guys are checking out each other's channels, checking out each other's junk. I mean, content. Yeah. And yeah, like, support, hit the bell, everything, all that good stuff, you know.
Well, yeah, and the other thing I like about, you know, I was saying about the Boomco stuff is I like how compact the darts are. You see, in this amount of space, I can fit 3 darts, where in this one I can only fit 1 or 2. So I could fit a lot more. I could carry like 200 darts in a small, like a little bag like this, and, you know, not have to worry about running out.
Anyone in the chat who is not in the blaster hobby have any questions about anything as well? This is like an open forum, you know. We'll answer any questions that you might have if you have questions. I was just kind of focusing on Boomtendo. I'm trying to focus on one person, have them come on my channel and talk with me a little bit. And, you know, if he had chat open, he would probably be able to put links to his stuff in the chat. But since he can't, I'll put links in the description after this video gets posted. I'll put his links in the description for his Etsy store. He has an Etsy store that's Boomtendo. He got a channel that's Boomtendo as well on YouTube. And he has Twitter now. So yeah, I'll put all that stuff in the chat.
I got everything: Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Etsy, Discord. I'm on everything. What is that one? Reddit. I'm on Reddit too.
Yeah, I got Reddit too now, man. I just hardly ever use it, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be that active, but I do check it every now and then. I post up on there. I at first I wasn't posting on there for like a long time. Posted like 2 things over 2 years, and recently I've been picking up on that more.
There's just so much to damn read on there, dude. I don't read that much, man. It is like pages of stuff, you know, like pages upon pages of like all these long essay kind of things. Like, damn, dude, I'm not trying to read all that stuff, man. Just show me a few pictures and I'm good.
Yeah.
Another question about your favorite Boomco blaster. You've already said, like, I think that you named a few of them. Any other ones that you really like?
Colossal Blitz. That one's a pretty cool 72 dart capacity, and it has select fire, so you can shoot single or full auto. It does like 12 darts per second, so that one's really fun. You know, and all the Boomco stuff shoots pretty far. Even at like 90 FPS stuff shoots far, but like my Spin Sanity and my Colossal Blitz shoot more like 130 or so. And you know, even at BTA, that's pretty far out. Like it kind of that outranges the stuff that shoots 150 for Nerf.
So you're gonna be at Ragnarok Oktoberfest next month, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Ragnarok. I might take this right here, the Spring Thunder. I think I might play with this and use the shotgun. And even maybe I'll carry a couple of megas if anybody's carrying a shield.
Hey, I got a question now too about this one says, being that you're into 3D printing, what is a good 3D printer for a 13-year-old to get started with? And is the DaVinci Mini Maker any good?
The one that I'm hearing about a lot now is called the Ender, ENDR. So I would look into that one, and that one is supposed to be, I think it's on eBay, and it's like close to around $200. So I'd go with that one because it's a pretty high quality printer for the price. It makes good prints, and it's easy to assemble. The one I got was like it's called a Tron XY 802E, and they probably done maybe a revision on it. I don't know. I've had mine for a little while now, but mine was like $150, and it's not too hard to assemble, I guess. But you might, if you're, 13 years old, you should probably ask a parent to help assemble that one.
Yeah, so you would have to assemble that one, Justin.
Yeah, I would go for that Ender one. It seems like it's basically you flip and unfold it or something and do a couple bolts and you're basically done. So I go with that Ender one.
Right on. What's that usually run at?
Around $200.
Damn, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too expensive to get a decent 3D printer now. It's for a while it's not been too expensive. You can get, like I got, the Anet A8. Like just look up Anet A8 clone, like spelled ANET and then A number 8. You'll have pretty good amount of options there on eBay, and the shipping's not too bad when you order off eBay. I've had, like, when I first tried to get, I ordered off of I forgot what the name of the thing is, some kind of company in China. I don't know if it was Banggood or something like that. But they were like on Chinese New Year vacation or something, and I wasn't getting my order processed for like 3 months, and so I wouldn't go that route. I would go like eBay or Amazon.
Yeah, man, I'm surprised. I would love to get a 3D printer. I mean, obviously,
yeah, it's not too hard, man.
I can't afford it, obviously, but I don't think I would know what to do with it. I'm like not very good at. I'm not good with the windows over here. Yeah,
well, you can consider, like, if you're buying parts off of other people, that can get pretty expensive. So it's it's not too expensive, and it's a good investment. And there's so many things you can do with it. If something of yours ever breaks, like some tiny little part that you can't get, off some kind of weird thing, you can just like print it out yourself, and then you have your replacement, and it's like pretty cheap.
Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. So, How long have you had your Etsy store up?
I've had like since maybe January last year.
And where have you had your products? Where have you had your products featured? Like what channels have they been on, and what other what bigger names have used them or reviewed them or mentioned them?
The last channel that like did anything on something I sell was Captain Xavier, and he reviewed the mag adapters I designed, and they're up on Thingiverse if you want to print it off for yourself, or you can order it off me off Etsy. Charge like $5 for 3 of them or something like that. Yeah, that was the last one, was Captain Xavier. And I've also been featured on Blow No Nerf's channel quite a bit. He's a friend also, and I've also sent him quite a few things he's done videos on. He's not really making videos anymore, but he's got quite a few videos on mine on his channel. And I sent stuff to Big Cousin Steve. I even sent him a modded blaster, modded far shot a little while ago, and some other stuff, I think. Oh yeah, I sent him my 10 dart hammer shot cylinder he bought off of me. I sent him 2 of them actually. So he's got 2 videos on that.
I like Big Steve, man. Yeah. He's a funny dude.
He's an awesome dude. Yeah, I was like one of the first ones to discover him, kind of. Or, you know, I showed him a lot of support because he's a cool dude, and he's funny. You know, I like his videos; it's fun to watch. And you know, I encouraged him. He started making more videos and started growing. You know, he started posting stuff up on Evan B, and that helped him too. Told him about that, and yeah, so he's a cool dude.
Hey, so where do you see the future of this hobby going? Like, how do you see this hobby getting bigger or shrinking, or, you know, how do you see this hobby?
I think everything is going to eventually get to laser tag. I think people are going to figure it out someday. People are going to get tired of picking up darts sometime.
You're still sore over getting our game reversed, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. No, I don't know the future. You know, I think if we can get it could be more Boomco if we get third-party stuff going. More people start experimenting with it. More people start modding it. I don't know. Like, I think eventually some people might get tired of only doing Nerf things and only doing half length, because you can only go so far with doing the same thing over and over. You know. There's only so many times you can mod a strife and have it shoot the same way, you know. Might as well try something different. So that might be, I mean, because I know if we had a third-party dart that was of my design that I made that would barrel easier than these older darts, that they would shoot farther than the half lengths or the Nerf darts. So that would be something more attractive to modders. That, you know, of course, everybody wants to do higher performance, and there's only so much performance you can get out of the diameter that the regular Nerf darts have, because of the, you know, wind resistance and everything.
Oh, I hear your son, man. That's sorry. Yeah. That's so sad.
Yeah, he's coughing.
So let me see. I had a question. If you guys are just joining us, I'm talking with Boomtendo. He has an Etsy store. He makes items for the blaster hobby, mainly boomco darts. I was just showing them earlier how the boomco darts are smaller than the regular Nerf darts that are used. They're not foam. They're plastic. Boomco is made by Mattel. Nerf is made by Hasbro, and a lot of other companies kind of base their products to be compatible with the Nerf products.
Yeah.
And Nintendo, he makes products so they're compatible, so you could use the Mattel Boomco brand with these other companies. So you could use the Boomco darts on, you know, your already owned Hasbro, Nerf, and other brand items. So it's a really good thing I think he's doing, and I think a lot of people out there should be making more items for like the third-party brands that you know, a lot of people are so focused on the Hasbro, the Nerf items themselves, that You don't see a lot of like
Yeah.
the items being made for the other companies, and
Yeah, and the other companies are
fortunate.
making great stuff too.
Yeah, they make awesome, like you could just get something right off the shelf and it'd be it'd be firing like a modded Nerf blaster for the most part, like a semi-modded Nerf blaster. You can keep up with like 100 FPS, close to 100 FPS on some of these things. It's really yeah, these other companies are doing really well. They might not look, and the shell might not be the most quality plastic as like Hasbro does, but the internals are solid, I think. So, what's your
Yeah.
most recent item that you purchased on your that you designed? What's your most recent design? I would say.
Oh, my most recent design is I just edited G-Dops. He also has Etsy. He does this. That's the guy who did the Spring Thunder. I edited his one of his shells. I actually edited the singled elite shell or whatever it's called. It shoots the elite size darts. I edited it, made the hole smaller so it would fit Boomco darts. So it would fit one Boomco dart, so you could fire a single Boomco also.
Nice, man. Nice.
I'm not selling those though because GDOP is the one who did the Spring Thunder, and I didn't ask for permission to sell them, so I'm not gonna sell them without asking him. Or I just put it up on Thingiverse though if anybody wants to download it and print it themselves.
Good deal, man. Thingiverse is an awesome place to get your 3D printed items. When I needed like a rail for my demolisher, I needed a Picatinny rail printed out, and Matt Von Nerf printed that out for me off of Thingiverse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it's good because it's about community and sharing and stuff, and not everything is all about making money and keeping stuff to yourself, that kind of thing. So that's what's nice about Thingiverse.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't really have any more questions. Does anyone else have any more questions for Boomtendo or want us to go over anything else?
I was hoping to show off this blaster real quick for a second.
Yeah, go on ahead, man. Go show
All right.
stuff.
All right, this is the Spring Thunder. So this one is not even about me, but GDOP sells this one, and I just wanted to show it off. I'm actually trying to work on a review for it. I filmed some, but I got to film a little more, and I'll have that review up on my channel coming up soon. This is a blaster that's actually really good for Boomco because it's a shotgun, and the most darts you could fit in it would be a Boomco darts because of the smaller diameter. And it shoots the Boomco darts the best out of anything that it shoots partly because Boomco works so much better on PLA, like printed parts, than foam does because the plastic doesn't catch on the ridges of the 3D printing the way that foam will. But anyway, I want to show off how it works. Is you load up 4 shells up into here. So I can load up, say I'll load up an elite one too, which that's actually the Adventure Force Dart Zone dart. And then I can load up a single Boomco. Okay, and then you can prime it back. Oh, I had a little malfunction there. Okay, whatever. Yeah, all right. So anyway, you prime it back, and it ejects them too. So it's sort of similar to the old Busby shell ejecting blasters, but it's a lot more like a shotgun than those old ones. And you can even do a mega round if you tip it in there like a full length one. You kind of tip it up, and you can shoot a mega, and it shoots pretty good. So now I got a single elite. So you can fire pretty much anything out of it. You can fire rival balls even. And then, let me see. I don't know if I can get the camera flipped so I can show you the pattern. I can try to show you the pattern here. Okay, I'm going to shoot All right, let's see if you see it. I'm gonna shoot at my shoes over there.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with Boomco, it doesn't always spread, but that's kind of good because then you have an idea where your darts are gonna land. But it's easier to hit people with 3. That was a singled, I think.
I'd say shoot at the garbage can. You probably see it better because it's lighter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot at that basket. Oops. Okay, I didn't have anything in it. All right, here we go. Oh, okay, I'll just hold this one hand. Here we go. You can see the 3 that bounced off.
Right on, man. What's
Did you see that eject? Did you see that shell eject?
Sick, man.
Yeah.
What kind of FPS are you getting out of that thing? Like on the different rounds, do you know?
I'm not sure. It might be like 70 or 60 on the triple Boomco shot, but on the single Boomco shot, it's like 90. With the single elite, it might be 100. But all right, guys. So I'm probably gonna get going too.
All right. Oh. Yeah. That's cool. I'm just gonna sign off. So I want to thank you, Boomtendo, for being my very first guest on this series.
No problem. It was fun.
Yeah. So when the video uploads, I'm gonna go ahead and put your links in the description, and so anyone could go to your channel and go to your Etsy store.
Awesome.
All right. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, brother. Later. Okay, guys, that was Boomtendo. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little series I'm trying to do here. I want to get someone new from, well, not new. I want to get someone different on my live streams now that I'm able to bring someone else on here, someone from the hobby, and they could talk about, you know, what they do, some of their mods, some of their designs, if they design items and have their own Etsy store, you know, things like that. I want to thank everybody that showed up to watch this. This is like a first time I've tried this. I'm sorry if it was boring. You know, some of you that aren't in the hobby were probably bored to tears. You know, but this was kind of for the people like in the blaster hobby, modding community, things like that. So yeah, I want to thank Deceptive Box Nerf for sticking it out, man. Justin Smith, my buddy from back in the day, I want to thank you. Callie Justin, thank you so much. Tisha Key, always, I love you. Thank you for being here. I Am Empire, thanks so much, man. The Gaming Alien, the Macam Nerd, thank you for coming in. DK Guillotine, Andrew Hall, congratulations on getting your 200. Two Chicks Crew, thank you so much for stopping by. See who else came by. Ben Lamb, thank you, Ben Lamb, for coming in. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, if I missed you, I apologize. Oh, thank you so much. You're still here. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to upload this and put the links in the description. If you would like to be on my channel as a guest, go ahead and message me or leave a message in the comments when this is done. Go to my About section and click, you know, my Facebook. You can get at me through Facebook, my Instagram. I got Patreon, and I also have PayPal. Anything will help. Anything you may have to give, it will help me out so much. I want to continue doing this, but as you can see in my living conditions, I am not a very wealthy man, and I want to keep going. I want to keep making content for you guys, better content. I want to improve. So anything you guys can help me out with, I would appreciate it. If not, I would appreciate it if you just comment, like, subscribe, and share this. And just keep on keeping on watching my stuff, man. I appreciate it. Okay? Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed yourselves, guys. And that is it. Pieces.